Alright, going second, this hand is pretty interesting. Our opponent is on Kashtira, going through a Kashtira line, grabbing the preparations. This is interesting since Kashtira was one of the big cards that were hit in this ban list. But let's see what our opponent can do with this. He's going to first go into the Shangri-La here. Shangri-La, set 2 and pass. It's an interesting move. Kashtira doesn't have as much extenders as it used to have. Looks like he did have the preparation play at least, getting that Unicorn into rotation and the Fenrir. Now I see a threat. I'm gonna go for that. Taking out using the called by. Honestly, he has the way to out the keep his Fenrir into rotation. Sadly. He's also going to take out my Zeus out of my extra deck and take one of my zones, but honestly, it doesn't really matter to me at that point. I'm going to use that miscellaneous to bait out that Fenrir. The miscellaneous plays in Dino are absolutely crazy. Being miscellaneous available here, Ankylosaur is going to send that baby to the grave to get my other double pill. This is why you play 2 pills, because your alligator will not be active if you're not playing 2 pills. Souleating is going to destroy the baby to bring out another baby, and we're going to use the plays here. Cross sheep into cross sheep. We're going to bring out the ultimate conductor, and we're going to use that double evolution pill to bring out the transcendence. I was playing around with this engine. Honestly, I took him out later on. I was just wanting to give the monster a try. Scrap Raptor is going to destroy itself. I already have the Scrap Chimera in hand, and that's when my opponent's going to choose to surrender. Looks like we're going first. Fossil Dig, getting that Soul-Eating Oviraptor into rotation. If you have the Lost World, Soul-Eating is such a devastating play. Soul-Eating into the miscellaneous, as well as we're going to get that Jurassic token on the field to pop the Lost World. Gonna get that baby into rotation, also triggering our Xeno in hand. Not a bad move we got here. Getting the Petiteadon into rotation as well. Gonna use that Archer Sword to destroy the Petiteadon to then get the pill and get the Scrap Raptor into rotation. Scrap Raptor is going to use his effect to get Scrap Chimera into rotation. There's Scrap Chimera, there's Scrap Raptor. We're going to go into the Baron to Fear right away now. Just getting us out a Baron is very strong. And then we're going to go into a Link 2 here. We're going to go into the IP Masqurena to get us another solid play. Double Evolution Pill is on deck as well, getting us an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. So my Ultimate Conductor isn't targetable. We have a Called By, we have a Baron negate. We're in a really good spot here. I'm going to choose to protect that field spell, and it looks like my opponent is on Speedroid. A very cool deck to bring back, especially after the Terratop Unlimit from 1 to 3. He hits a 1. Honestly, a terrible roll for Speedroid. But he does have that Wind Charmer. Unfortunately, I do have the Called By set. Wind Charmer is such a good extender in that deck, and he won't be able to use it, unfortunately. Having the Yo-Yo in hand, this is when I'm going to choose to use the Scrap Raptor as material for my plays, making him go to battle, or he chooses to go to battle, I guess, to get rid of his monster, unfortunately. Top decking another Ultimate Conductor is a pretty funny play, but Lost World using Baron's effect to get a baby is so cool to me, and we're going to give him another token, so he'll take another 1,000 from the Ultimate Conductor. Miscellaneous as well, just in case our opponent has any plays. We're just showing off the capabilities of this deck. Miscellaneous, banish for 2 to get us another baby. We're going to use that to get the Xeno Meteorus out, as well as trigger the Babycerasaurus. Miscellaneous plus Soul-Eating is also going to equal Dolka, one of the Evozars. Sad to say we didn't get the level 6 Evosar in the update, but live and learn. Honestly, we have lethal at this point anyway, using Ultimate Conductor and using Dolka in Barone and our other Ultimate Conductor. That's game. Alright, another turn 2 play here. Honestly, our hand is pretty good. I have no complaints. If my opponent ends his turn right away, that's not a complaint either. We have the called by, we have everything we'll need. Now, going second, going first and passing right away kind of scares me. I think some kind of Maxx play or something, but it doesn't look like anything's going to happen so far here. Ankylosaur is going to banish that Babycerasaurus, and our opponent's just going to forfeit. Honestly, the plays we had were extreme. We had the tactics just in case he had anything, the Ash and the called by. Just the right amount of gas and hand traps to solve the whole entire deck. Alright, going first, Souleating over Raptor kind of goes crazy. Our opponent has the Ash. This is the really cool part of Dinos is Miscellaneousaurus stops Ash on face-up monsters you control. So Souleating's effect's going to go off fine, and I'm also going to be able to out that Maxx with the called by. And we still have 2 more pieces of interaction, an Imperm and a Fossil Dig. So we're going to use Souleating to get out the baby, as well as Miscellaneous is already engraved, good to go. Fossil Dig, we're going to get that Petiteadon. We're just going to get another extender, it looks like. Miscellaneous, banish, get the Archosaur, banish for Petiteadon. Honestly, I should have targeted the other one, because you can't target Babycerasaurus with that guy. But it's fine. We get the Scrap engine going. Scrap Chimera brings out Scrap Raptor again. We're going to go into a Link 2 here. We're going to go into our Link 2 Scrap Wyvern. As well as we're going to destroy that Scrap Wyvern to bring out the Petiteadon again. Bringing out the Scrap Wyvern or Raptor. We're going to trigger Petiteadon. Get that Pankratops into rotation as well. Now we have the 2 level 4s to get a Dolka out. We're in a really good spot here. And to finish off, we have the Devil Evolution Pill, banishing the Chimera and one of our Dinos to get Ultimate Conductor. Set 1 and pass. The amount of interaction, Pankratops destroys 1, 2 negates, and an Ultimate Conductor send all monsters to face down defense position. Now I'm going to use Dolka here kind of aggressively to take out any of his small sprites that get him more cards. Really just want to pretty much gas him out, and it works. He has no more engine, no more anything, and he has to end his turn there. Going second, this hand would have been a really good first going hand, but we'll see what our opponent does on. It looks like they're on Plunder Patrol. I'm going to use that Ash Blossom aggressively. Good for us, he uses the called by, meaning Ash won't happen on our turn either. So our hand is looking even stronger that it's not ashable. He's going to get his Plunder Patrol cards going. Now I don't see really another engine just yet other than Plunder. We have an insane hand here. We're going to use that Lost World and the Souleating. We're going to use the Souleating to send out for Miscellaneousaurus, because Miscellaneousaurus is instantly going to be able to protect all of my dinos from monsters. Miscellaneous to hand, Miscellaneous pitch right away here. I'm also going to use that effect, and our opponent's going to surrender there. Honestly, using the effect of Miscellaneous and the power of Lost World makes dinos pretty much untargetable. Alright. Ground Xeno is going to come out. He's going to negate the Ground Xeno right away, which is unfortunate, but I think we'll survive with the amount of gas we have in hand. Scrap Raptor, we're going to protect Scrap Raptor. Looks like he's going to Imperm our Scrap Raptor, which is interesting. Honestly, he probably should have saved that Scrap, or the Imperm for later on, because Miscellaneousaurus is going to bring out Ankylosaur, and Ankylosaur is going to bring out Babycerasaurus, as well as the pill. So Souleating's now out. We're going to get the Petiteadon in hand. We're going to use Souleating to then bring out its card. I'm pretty much just recycling the Scrap Raptor to get its effect off. Very interesting combo line. Alright, going second. This looks like... This is definitely my strongest game by far, and you will see soon. This is Sword Soul at its new purest form versus Dinos at its purest form. So our opponent's going to bring out that level 10 right away here. Take me for 1200. He has the Ecclesia as well. He's going to start going for his other Sword Soul plays. He's going to first go into his level 8 that searches any Sword Soul. And he's going to draw one as well, and he's going to add a Sword Soul card. He can also send a Sword Soul card. There's a lot of gas is going on right now. He sends off-brand Sword Soul nobody really uses. It gets the Blackout to hand, and he's going to draw one. Now, he has Emergence in hand that can search for Protoss. Protoss is going to come out, and he's going to declare an Archetype as Dark. Alright, our hand is gas. Lost World right away. We're going to, honestly, I could have did Ground Xeno first. But, Lost World, fine. Fossil Dig. We're going to get the Miscellaneous Source to hand. Soul Eating effect. He's going to try to negate our Soul Eating. I have Miscellaneous in hand. Miscellaneous is going to protect it. And we're going to go off to the races here. Soul Eating is going to get that Pankratops, which is Pankratops is active right now, so that's why I decided to grab it. And I really don't want to pitch... honestly picked the wrong target. I should have picked the other Sword Soul, because Protoss cannot be destroyed by card effects. Sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read. Ground Xeno is going to use the Babycerasaurus, also get us the Xeno. Honestly, we're off to the races here. We still have to deal with that Sword Soul Blackout, but as long as we have Dinos on the field, our card isn't affected. So we just lost a level 10 for no reason. Scrap Raptor is going to bring out Scrap Chimera. We're going to go into a little scrap line now. Bringing out the Scrap Raptor. And Soul Eating. We're going to destroy the Raptor to bring out the baby. And we're going to use Miscellaneous Source now to get the Ankylosaur to destroy the baby. And then we're going to get the baby to bring out another baby. Just a constant line of renewal here. There's Barone. That's why I like Xeno. The 6 plays are really good here with Barone Defeater. And we get the 2 monsters into a Scrap Wyvern. And Scrap Wyvern's going to bring out Scrap Chimera. We're going to destroy Scrap Chimera to bring out Scrap Wyvern. We're going to go into an Appaloosa here, leaving us with so much interaction. We have a negate. We have 5 negates on board right now. Double Evolution Pill. We're going to bring out the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, which is a battle guy that can destroy this Protoss. Hitting him for 24. He's left with 1600 life points. He has to deal with 5 negates plus a pill, so we can get out another Ultimate Conductor next turn. Now this deals with one of the negates right away. Didn't really play around Lightning Storm. Couldn't with the Appaloosa, but I really wanted the attack, so honestly, no wrong play so far. This was where I went wrong. I thought this was once per turn. Oh, he normal summoned it. Never mind. He can just normal summon it. So that's kind of where I misplayed. Should have saved it. Should have waited for the graveyard effects. 10 Yashuda. He's now going to get the other one. We're going to negate this one. We don't want him access to other cards. Now, you could have been aggressive here and brought out the... You could have summoned it in attack mode, but honestly, it's fine. We're still chilling. We have a pop. We have a Miscellaneous. Now we have a double evolution. We just go right to battle, and this game is over. Alright guys, so this is the dinosaur deck list I prepared for you guys. Now there's a lot of weird number situations, and I can explain that during the end of the explanation here. But honestly, with the entrance of Ground Xeno, this deck is super powerful. More powerful than it is in the TCG, because Miscellaneous is at 3 instead of 1. Now, cards I would like to... Reasons why I'm playing certain numbers. You want to play 2 Ankylosaur so you don't just have 1 Miscellaneous target. And the same thing goes for You don't want just one scrap Raptor. You want to have multiple targets for that as well. Another one is 2 pills, so you have 2 Archosaur targets, and that's it. That's why you're playing a little bit of 2 and 2. Now Maxx, you can figure out a way to play it at 3. I like it at 1 just as a crossout target, as well as Ash Blossom there at 2 for decent amount of use and crossout targets. You can also add Nibiru as a crossout target, but extra deck wise, you're playing the 2 Evosaurs. We didn't get the Evosaur Lars, so we're going to be playing the Transcendus. This guy's still really good. And Scrap Wyvern to extend your scrap plays. Honestly, this deck was super fun to play. I'm excited it's in Master Duel. It's another cool deck that I think some people are gonna break. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Join the Discord for our monthly tournaments and other stuff. You guys have a good one.